So this is just my sad ex-vegan story. I went to the fuck. I seen all these Instagram posts about like saving the world, and I fell for it. I became indoctrinated. I was like, oh my god, like seriously, like I could help save the world. I could participate in saving the world. And I seen like Vegan Gains making videos. He was just like intimidating at first. I was like, yo, I don't want to fuck with that nigga. I don't want to fuck with him. No way. He's right. He seems right. He's definitely logically consistent. He's a great role model, an excellent role model. I was like, I want to follow him. Something about that guy. He's just something about him. He's real vibrant. He's vibrating fucking so high into the fucking sky. So I was like, I'm gonna, take his advice with a fucking, with more than a grain of salt. I took a fucking spoonful of salt. All right. But anyways, so I ended up trying it out. It's funny. I seen all these memes of like, oh, my athletic performance increased as soon as I cut out all forms of animal products and all rotten dead corpses and flesh. Like seriously, like they did like the fear mongering was serious. Like I actually like really bought into it. I was like, I know a lot of you are gonna be like, "Oh, you're so fucking retarded. Why would you even become vegan?" Listen, dude. I had somebody else. I know I should make my own decisions. I know I understand I'm old enough to make my own decisions and think logically for myself, and which I did. But like I was wrong, and I had a friend of mine who was kind of like just promoting it with me, saying like he was just showing me like this doctor Sebi or Sebi, whatever you want to call him, and he's like, oh, look at the alkaline diet. Alkaline, not even though I was so into it. I was kind of already doing like a ketogenic like that before. I was already feeling pretty amazing. I was kind of just doing it like I was doing like moderate carb and like mostly animal protein, like chicken and I was eating nuts and eggs, and that's all I was eating because I thought red meat was bad. I was eating like tuna and shit. Now I eat like nothing but red meat, but I mean, pretty much doing a carnivore diet with I'm doing OMAD. I'm just eating one meal a day, and I feel fucking phenomenal. Like I feel great. Like I feel absolutely amazing. Dude. I fucking have 2 ribeye steaks and fucking some lamb shoulders, and that's it. And I'm fucking full, dude. For fucking like 23 hours, dude. It's ridiculous, dude. And I feel amazing, dude. I'm like fasting the whole day, and I just feel great. Like I just feel like I'm fucking on top of the world. I feel just absolutely amazing. Like just high amounts of energy. Just fucking can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. But yeah. But anyway, so I kind of I fell for it at first, and I really did. And I was like, maybe this is the right way to this is the right way to this is how humans are supposed to live. We're herbivorous creatures. I really believed it. I was like, fucking idiot. I'm a fucking moron for fucking believing it. I really am. I really can't believe I really believed it because like I felt good. Like I felt pretty good. Like what I was doing before. Like I felt good. I felt good. I felt great. I felt good. You know what I mean? Most of my life lived on a healthy diet that I got into. I'm sorry, I consumed an unhealthy diet for most of my life. Like literally most of my life, I consumed an unhealthy diet. Like ever since I was born, I kind of like it was weird. I had like really horrible stomach issues. Like I had surgery in my stomach. I forgot what it was. I couldn't really digest food. I'd always like regurgitate the food like always bad. It was just disgusting. It was like I had to get surgery when I was 3 years old in my stomach. I still have a scar right now. And fucking that was an excuse to show my lovely abs. No, but seriously, that was the scar I had when I had surgery when I was younger. So I always had stomach issues, like underlying gut health issues. And then obviously when I was born in Morocco, and I ended up moving to New York and then to Boston, Mass. And I couldn't really eat much food. Like I just couldn't like digest the food. I was kind of just eating McDonald's and like I even really didn't like that at first. But then eventually I kind of just the preservatives got to me. It's a drug. It's a fucking drug. And I lived off that for like the vast majority of my life. Like pizza, McDonald's. I wasn't really open to trying like vegetables or anything like that. Then eventually I was kind of like started juicing. Like as I got older, because conventional wisdom, you actually believe that like fruits and vegetables are kind of necessary. I'm sure they have their part in human health, but you also have to take into consideration that like with modern agriculture we're not really getting fruits and vegetables in their in how they naturally occur in nature. We're not getting that. So it was just weird. And then but anyways, back to my ex-vegan story before I get too sidetracked. So I did it for like around 8 months, and I was just like, when am I gonna feel better? I was like doing so much research. Like I followed Dr. Michael Greger, Neil Bernard. I kind of like was seeing what vegan gains ate in a day. 'Cause I was just feeling like shit. I constantly felt like shit. I got a B12. supplement, DHA supplement. Like I didn't get vitamin D3. I figured it was like, I don't know. It was just I don't know. I just feel like I didn't need it. You know what I mean? But maybe I did. I don't know, dude. And I was kind of like doing more research, and stuff started like clicking to me. I'm like, dude, you can get more nutrients from eggs. But like, I really believed in that fucking in the propaganda. I really believe in the propaganda that one egg is like smoking a pack of cigarettes. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. No, it's not. No, it's not. Dude, I eat eggs. I eat eggs now. Now, when I did before, and I was eating them, I really had no issues. Like I would always eat like 3 eggs and a banana before the gym. That was enough energy for like a 2-hour workout. That was fine. That was fine. But it really fucked with me. Like the vegan diet definitely fucked with me. I was starting to develop like Parkinson's disease like symptoms. It was terrible. It was absolutely excruciating. I couldn't even explain it. I was literally lying down. Like this is when I just gave up on veganism. I was eating kale every day too. I was literally eating kale every day, and I felt like a bunch of gas was just like swarming. Like my gut was just a mess, dude. It hurt so bad, and I was lying down on my bed, and I could literally feel like my head like the gas fucking imploding from my stomach all the way up into my chest and into my head. And what that was doing was I would have a thought, right? I would have a thought, and I was like, remember, I was just randomly, just like having thoughts, just processing my mind, and I would have like a certain thought, and then I would forget what I was thinking. I would try to remember what I was thinking, just like literally a second after, and I couldn't remember it, dude. It would freak me out. It freaked me the fuck out. Like it freaked me the fuck out. I was like, fuck this is absolute bullshit. I literally ate 2 eggs the next day, and I immediately felt better. Immediately felt better. I was like, what the fuck? And then I kind of just like came to a conclusion in my head in mind before I kind of started doing research on the carnivore diet and like what the true benefits of meat really is and how meat doesn't cause heart disease and all those things. I know people go, oh, you're making such these vegans, and I'm like, you're making such crazy claims without fucking putting any studies down, dude. Fucking, you can do the research yourself. You can do the fucking research yourself. I understand you're gonna find research from both parties, but like most of the research from fucking vegan studies is just cherry picked. And I'm just speaking from my experience. These are also reoccurring patterns that you see in the vegan community. It's like Tim Schiff, he's the next vegan. You see it. You see it. Come on. You see this. Like, don't lie to, like, stop lying to yourself. You see this shit. Like, you see this shit. Like, it's just like, and you guys get so disappointed when they quit veganism. Like, you can't be happy that they're healthy. You can't be happy for Tim Schiff. Like, you can't. Like, seriously. Like, the guy found his health. He's fucking happy. Look at him, dude. Like, dude, he was feeling like shit. Dude, fasting is great. I think 31 days is too much, but like, I'm up for like a 2 day fast. I haven't done it before. I've done 24 hours, but like I've never done 48. Like I'm not fat, but like I don't need to lose that much weight. But like I'm down for like the autophagy, like all the benefits, the rebuilding the cells and all that. But before I get too sidetracked, uh, I know he was drinking his own piss. I guess that's disgusting. I mean, I know some people who like, I know that dude from Cold, dude from Snake, he drinks his piss. He's fucking healthy. He's pretty strong. He's natural bodybuilder. He looks good. He's fasted multiple days, like in a row and things of that sort. But yeah, so anyways, it's crazy when I ate because let me go back to like my vegan story. So when I consumed the 2 eggs, like it was crazy how I immediately felt better. I went to go play basketball right after, and it was just like when I was a vegan and I was playing basketball. And I love playing basketball. Like basketball is like literally one of my favorite sports. I just love just running drills by myself. I've been playing basketball for years, and I was at the park, and like sometimes I just feel dead. I'd feel dead. I'd eat so much fruit. I'd make sure I try to carve up, but I couldn't like I didn't have that same explosion. I had like issues with my hip, and things of that sort. Like I would squat. I stopped squatting, dude. I love squatting. I never had issues with squatting in my life, dude. I was always a strong squatter. Like I like even when I was like 250 pounds, I would squat close to like 450, 475, like around like that range, and like I never had issues. Obviously, I was 250 pounds. I'm fucking 190 now, and now that when at 190, I can still squat 365 for like a few reps. But like before, I couldn't even like I was like 200 pounds when I was a vegan. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even fucking do that. It was ridiculous. It was just like, and I always work on athletic performance in the gym. Like that's what I always do. Kind of like I do like agility ladder things of that sort. Kind of like burpees and like fucking kettlebell workouts and shit like that. But I also like to incorporate squats and full body work. I kind of just like to do like a mix of everything, calisthenics, all that sort. Just giving you a background of like what my interest is. If anybody is interested, I'm sure you guys are, because I'm just an interesting person, obviously, right? But but to get to the point, it's just like it's just ridiculous. Like I fucking felt like absolute like horseshit. I remember I'd go to work and people were like, "What's wrong with you?" Like it was just I was getting like this blurry vision. Like it's like weird. Like the brain fog was so serious when I was a vegan. It's like I was here, but I didn't feel like I was here. It's like I might as well have been dead. Like I felt like I was just like a fucking zombie walking around. It was just ridiculous. Like the brain fog was just absolutely ridiculous. Like it took me like I'd say like a month to heal from that, but like it was just wild how I ate 2 eggs. I ate fucking 2 eggs, and I immediately felt better. Immediately felt better. It was like a night and day difference. Night and day difference. I just can't even like explain to you how much better I felt. And like I've been as soon as I started cooperative fasting. Don't get me wrong, I've had my ups and downs with the carnivore diet, but like the ups and downs I have with the carnivore diet, I will definitely say is way better than anything I felt with the vegan diet. Because literally every fucking day, like as soon as I would feel like up here like on the vegan diet, I'd be like, oh okay, I'm doing this right. I'm doing this right. I'm doing a whole food plant based diet. I'm eating the beans. I'm eating the lentils. I'm juicing the kale with some fruits. Actually, that smoothies is what fuck. I had to stop the smoothies, but then eventually that kind of like made me feel better. I was eating fruits and mangoes. I was making sure I wasn't logging everything into my chronometer, but I feel like it's kind of like I know a lot of vegans, well, that's an appeal to nature fast, but it's like you really do have to look at how we lived out in nature. Like it just makes more sense if we just get our nutrients from like fucking 2 or 3 foods instead of fucking like skirt like like looking around and gathering like fruits and vegetables, not anything. We fucking die. Dude, the vegan diet is just impossible in nature. Frank Tufano said himself, and honestly, I know it's like, oh, Frank Tufano, blah, blah. It's like, but it makes sense. It makes sense. It literally is impossible in nature. You literally have to look at how did humans survive out in nature. And he's right. Frank is right. There were no diseases back then. I read Nutritional Physical Degeneration. I've read that book, and they're really, and the skeletal structure of those people who were consuming high amounts of animal food were absolutely perfect. So, credit to Frank for bringing that up because I wouldn't have read that book if it weren't for Frank. It's a great book. It's a really good book, but it's just ridiculous. Like it's just like this vegan dog was ridiculous. It started like I was always kind of like a conspiracy theorist, but I watched conspiracy videos just because it kind of like gave me like that shock value. I'm not saying I could believe in all of it, but I was like, yo, what if that is true? Because I always try to keep an open mind about things. But like, and I also saw Sfarage's video, but fuck him, dude. Fuck Sfarage, dude. Call me a fucking you part some gay agenda when I commented on one of Frank's videos. I think it's because he's seen my comment. He's seen my comment on Tristan's page. He's seen my comment on Tristan's page when I commented. I commented, oh, Frank stepped up, much respect, because he really did when they had the debate with each other. Like, Frank stepped up and he had some really good valid points. And Daphne posted a video recently about Sfarage, about her, what's the word I'm looking for, about her interactions with Sfarage, about how they wanted to do one of those ex-vegan video kind of things. And that kind of like, that was kind of, that kind of like, it just makes sense of who Sfarage is as a person. I'm just starting to believe you guys should watch the video. It's a great video. If anybody watches this video, I'm sure you guys will. Cause I'm fucking, come on, somebody will click on this video and be like, yo, I like this guy. I like this guy. This guy's awesome. Some people are gonna be like, fuck this guy. This guy's a fucking loser. But hey, it's cool, dude. I'm welcome to everybody. Even if you don't like me, I'm sure eventually it doesn't really matter. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Like what can I do? What can I do? If you don't like me, you don't like me. Yeah, if I don't like you, I don't like you. You know. But yeah, I know I'm fucking rambling. I'm rambling. I am rambling. But to say the least, the vegan diet absolutely tore me apart. Like I felt like I was like I took like sometimes I kind of feel glimpses of like some things that like weren't the same. I feel like fasting has helped recover a lot of those things. Like just going on prolonged fast, not prolonged fast, but like going on a full 24-hour fast. Doing one meal a day. Like I've been doing that recently and things of that sort. Like incorporating intermittent fasting like that. And eventually, I kind of want to go further 48 hours, but I don't know if I really want to go past 48 hours, but I feel good. Like I remember like once the 23 hours passed by, it's like, wow, I feel really good. It's just crazy. It's like whoever thought not eating food was like you'd feel good. Like it's just like it's great. It's just like everything you originally believed was true about how you have to eat like every 2 hours or every 3 hours, or you have to eat every day. It's crazy. It's conventional wisdom. It's like people actually believe that. Obviously, you still have to feed your body the proper essential nutrients and the proper amino acids that your body needs, but don't need to be constantly fucking spiking your insulin. And I know fat's like the most like insulinogenic food, like it causes at least insulin spikes when you're consuming, but at the same time, it's like it's still you don't want to be fucking just gorging on food constantly. But yeah, no, a vegan diet did not work for me, and I really believed in it. I was actually like really, really like I really believed. I was even kind of getting into the ethics, like the ethics of my reasoning, and I like deep down inside about the vegan diet, I just knew. It didn't resonate well with me, but like I just kind of was indoctrinated. I was indoctrinated into believing that this was the way humans are. We are not supposed to consume animal flesh. Animal flesh caused heart disease, saturated fat, and cholesterol was a detriment to our health. I believed it. I believed it, but I couldn't even last 8 months. Like when I see vegans, like, oh, I've been vegan for 15, 20 years. It's like, how the fuck is that possible? I get everybody's different, but like, I guess everybody can, you know, has a different tolerance level when it comes down to what foods they can consume in their body. But I just, dude, I couldn't see it. I know I was probably over consuming kale, but because I know kale is like high in oxalates and inhibits your mineral absorption and things of that sort, which can fucking lead to kidney stones. I didn't get those, thank God. But I wouldn't like. It was weird. My pee was really weird though. My pee was pretty disgusting when I was drinking kale. So
It was like fucking dark as fuck.
dude, it was dark and it was really hard to pee actually. So maybe I didn't have kidney stones. Though. I definitely would have knew if I had kidney stones. I didn't have kidney stones. But no, dude, it was terrible. It was fucking terrible. It was literally like one of the worst experiences of my life. It was the worst experience of my life. And I had some like I've made some terrible decisions with my body when I was younger. When I was fucking in my earlier 20s, dude. Absolutely, I've done some terrible bodies, and I could say like some. I don't want to elaborate too much on what I did, but like just know I used to get really fucked up. I used to get like rocked. I used to get absolutely lit, and I remember like I'd be depressed on days on like days on end after like like a crazy party of kind of like indulging in things that are frowned upon by society to say the least. So and I would feel like absolute shit. And this is not drinking, obviously. I used to get really fucked up, and I would feel really depressed, and like I didn't feel suicidal, but I was just like extremely depressed and had really high anxiety from like consuming all those things that I was. I'm not gonna say what they were, but when I was partying, and I felt worse on a vegan diet than I felt then. At least I was having fun back then. You know what I mean? But like, and even when I was like depressed, I would take feeling like that, like feeling like having like those like I had this super anxiety and feeling really depressed and over how I felt on a vegan diet because I really felt bad and like, my cognitive function was fucking like absolutely a mess. I couldn't even think. Like I felt so retarded. Like I couldn't have a conversation. I was constantly stuttering my words. I could just like not like the brain fog was serious, absolutely serious. It was just it's absolutely terrible. I go into work and people would look at me like, dude, you're a vegan. I was like, yeah, and I was kind of just like, I was just kind of talking to them, telling them how, explaining how what I believed I thought was true, and then like, nah, I just looked like an idiot when I started eating meat again. And everybody was like, you were gonna eat meat again, obviously. Like, come on, dude. Like, it's just common sense. Like, I really can't believe I fell for it, but it is what it is. It's vegan propaganda everywhere, dude. But I'm just letting you know, this is my ex-vegan story, and veganism, like, it ruined me. And I only did it for 8 months. It ruined me. I feel better now. I've definitely recovered. It's been since September, and I've definitely recovered. I feel a lot better, and I've been just cycling in and out of carnivore, mostly on. I've probably like, within since September, I've maybe had, a few slices of pizza and some chocolate and things like that. But like, I mostly just like stayed full carnival most of the time, and I feel great. I feel great, and I'm gonna try to be. And I have been very consistent. I've definitely been really consistent. The most diet I've been the most consistent. Carnivore diet is definitely that I have been the most out of any diet I've tried. The diet I've been the most consistent of, and I've definitely reaped benefits. I've had my ups and downs, but I've definitely reaped benefits from it, especially when I incorporated fasting. And I've been feeling really good lately as soon as I incorporated the fasting. Definitely. Definitely. The 1 meal a day is great. Like, it definitely works for me. And I'm going to continue doing it. And that's my story. Thank you guys for watching. Much love.